And there's this urge that I'm seriously fighting. It's like deep in me. It's ugly, it's sinister, and that's the wolf you want to starve. But that urge to do it, to just be mean as hell, just has gotten in me, and it's a fight.
Sinister thoughts. I have thoughts about some really deep, dark, ugly things. I just wonder, what exactly is he talking about that is sinister?
And why does he go to God and pray about it? To get rid of that? Because if your faith is telling you that, you
pray during your darkest times and stuff.
And all of that, why don't you go to God for that?
Well, he said his prayers are faithless and hopeless.
Well, your prayers are faithless
and they're empty
because you're not looking. When you're praying for something, you have to be expectant. You have to look for it with a sense of hope.
And faith. And optimism.
Exactly. All of that. And if you are, not feeling it, if you are not getting what you've asked for, that means that you have to change strategy.
Yeah. But y'all, let's get into it. It's Mary.
And Alma.
We invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below, you guys. Because my thing is, I just think has he thought about murder? We don't condone violence on this channel. But I just wonder. Like, I know he has said some very deep, sinister stuff. Like, even the man said that, I believe he said something like, I would not want my thoughts or me to be filmed during this time. Yeah. Because of what I was thinking at the time or whatever. So my thing is, I'm just wondering, has he thought about murder? Obviously he said that he has thoughts about even leaving, Robin or whatever. And then also, I wonder if he has thought about maybe him faking his own death. Then just he said because he just wants to change his name and leave.
Oh, wow. He said he wanted to change his name and leave?
Yeah, remember he said so I just think about wanting to change my name, dropping off the face of the earth and leaving. But then I remember my 2 young kids. Look, we can speculate all this stuff, and I'm not trying to say nobody is a potential murder in the making. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But I just wonder, where his mind is going during this time, and why isn't he trying to be more optimistic? I feel like the issue sometimes that we have as people is that when things are bad, we continue to look at the bad. We don't look around and see what is still good in our lives. And that ingratitude for life, I think, sometimes leads us down bad paths where we make bad decisions because we're feeling like not grateful for what we have. So sometimes we're feeling like, I don't have this, I don't have that. So it's like you're feeling entitled to have these things that you don't have right now. But you're also like, you just get into this place of being ungrateful, and then you start to be making decisions from an entitled place. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just wondering, because maybe he'll be feeling justified in leaving because he's like, I've been good all this time. I've done everything I possibly can, and it has landed me with 3 divorces. But if you be realistic and you look at what you have and haven't done, it will put things into perspective where now you're like, you know what? I was not the best husband. I was not this. That's where self-awareness comes in, because if you have self-awareness, you probably will not be having another wife leave you. But because he's ungrateful for things that Christine has done, and she's left, but why don't you be grateful for what she has done for you, right? And that way you can still hold on and be grateful for the wives that you do have and try to cultivate and make that thing. That's why it's so important not to be ungrateful, because it can lead you down a dark path. You know what I'm saying? Because life could always be worse. Like, Kody, you could have no legs, no arms. You could be seriously divorced. You could be in a homeless shelter with no food. Exactly. Like, you've had a wife leave you, but there are people in the world who don't even have a pot to piss in or a grain of rice to even eat. You have to look at things in perspective, man.
People are suffering. If you travel around the world, you will see the people are suffering. you know?
Yes, your wife has left you, but you have 6 beautiful kids. She has raised them up so well that your kids don't hate you. Like, they're still reaching out to you. The fact that truly McKelty and Isabel went over there after everything you have done is a testament to how an amazing mother Christine is. Because she could have been like some women who are just like, F you, F this, and you're never going to see my kids again, and don't even bother calling them. Like, she could have actually been that type of person, where you had no relationship with your kids and she just slaughtered your name. But the fact that your kids are humble enough to still come into your home where you're there talking about love seats and all this bota bata, like, you should be grateful for Christine for what she has done. You should let her go in peace, and then look at Janelle and be like, how can I make sure she stays? Because I also love Janelle, and I don't want to be just with Robin. You know what I'm saying? I want to still have another wife. And then even look at Mary. Give her some peace. You don't want her no more? At least go and say, Mary, you have been amazing. You helped me create this whole entire polygamous family. You have been my ride or die. You have been loyal to me all these years. I appreciate you. I apologize that this did not work out, but I leave you in peace. I give you money or whatever. You have to be able to come from a place of gratitude and positivity and peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be out here being ungrateful and think that's going to work, and now you're having sinister dark thoughts. You're having sinister dark thoughts because you're being ungrateful, and somehow, some way, you feel like you are entitled or justified, and when you don't even have not one pinky toe to stand on. Like, you have literally ruined this family. You're not willing to take any accountability at all, and it ain't right. It ain't right. So with him having these sinister thoughts, I do wonder where his mind going, but I also wonder why he's there. And for me, I feel like it's because of ingratitude and this false sense of victimhood. Yeah. The worst thing you can ever make yourself out in life is to be a victim. Because how will you overcome if you believe you a victim? Exactly. Because at the end of the day, life is hard. Ain't nobody coming to save nobody. Really. I mean, you can look to God, but, like, for you to go and depend on a whole human being to save you or whatever the case may be, it's false sense of hope. So, really, you know, all I wanted to say during this video is that hopefully this is a lesson for anybody or whatever who's out there and they're feeling like maybe they're hopeless or something like that. Don't be like Kody Brown. Okay, from Mary, I'm letting y'all know, do not be like Kody Brown, all right? No. Be grateful for life. Be grateful for what you do have. Yes, you might be going through a bad time, but just know things could be so much worse. You could be in the hospital bed with cancer, you know, all this stuff. Or you could have your leg chopped, like anything. Something, you can tell somebody your story, but I bet you somebody else might have a story that's 10 times worse. And you'll be like, well, damn, what I'm going through ain't that much. So Kody needs to really look at the bigger picture, you know, because he still possibly could fix it. And I still feel like he could fix it with Janelle, even though they are currently separated. If he would just do right by her and do right by the boys, this could actually all work out for the both of them. But y'all let me know down below if I'm making sense, if you feel what I'm saying. Y'all comment down below some advice for Mr. Ramen Noodles, a.k.a. Kody Brown, okay, a.k.a. single mother we never knew he was, holding a family on the show. It's honey. But it is Mary. And Alma. And we're signing off. We invite you guys to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Bye. Bye.